Okay, so today I'm doing the second look in my Stitched Up by Disney series. If you missed yesterday's look, I did do a Poison Snow White look. And today I'm going to do Belle from Beauty and the Beast, and her and the Beast have been in a little bit of an argument. Don't worry, Belle definitely came out on top, but she did get a nasty scratch during the process. And today I'm going to show you how to create this claw mark across her eye. So I'm just starting off with a white eyeliner pencil, and I'm using this one to map out the shape of the claw marks across the eye. I'm going to do 4 claw marks, but you can do as many or as little as you like. And I'm just trying to space them out fairly evenly and making the biggest one in the middle and then slightly smaller out towards the edges. Now I'm going in with my Mehron liquid latex, and I'm going to use that just to go over the edges of those spots that I've just mapped out for the claws. And I'm just using a concealer brush to do this one, but you can use a beauty sponge as well. And I'm going to apply about 4 or 5 layers of that latex, so in between each layer just waiting for it to dry a little bit before applying another layer on top. Now you will hear people say don't use this in your eyebrows. Just ignore what I'm doing here because I didn't really care. I find it fairly easy to get out of my eyebrows, but you definitely can give yourself a pretty bad wax job if you do put this in your eyebrows. So I recommend either gluing your eyebrows down first and placing some nose and scar wax over them, or simply don't go through the eyebrows. Just place it as close as you can to the edge of your eyebrow without actually touching it. Okay, and so after about 3 layers, I'm taking a roll of toilet paper. Thank God we are not in a drought of toilet paper anymore, am I right? And what I'm doing is just taking 1 square of that, and then I'm peeling the layers apart so that we're just using 1 ply. And I'm just ripping that up and applying it over the top of that latex on each claw and ripping around the edges just to get rid of any excess toilet paper, so we've just got sort of the claw shape left. And then I'm going over the top of that toilet paper with 1 more layer of latex just to hold it in place and waiting for that latex to dry. I'm just jumping in with a simple pair of tweezers, and basically all you do is just rip apart the latex from the middle outwards. So I'm just trying to create a little middle section here that I'll be able to fill in with some paint and blood shortly. Now before I fill that in, I'm taking my foundation, which is a Huda Beauty Faux Filter in Toasted Coconut, and I'm just taking that on a small brush and applying it over the top of that latex, just to cover up any latex and any tissue that might be showing through as well. Once I've finished covering that up, I'm going to take this red and black face paint from Tag, and I'm going to activate this one using a little bit of water on a small brush. And I'm going to start with the red and just start filling in those spaces now between each of the open sections of latex. Once I've applied red across all of them, I'm going to take the black and I'm just going to apply the black in the top and bottom edges mainly, but also just a little tiny bit around some of the edges of the red. This is just going to help darken and deepen up that red color and make it look more realistic and more like blood. So once I've applied the black into the edges, I'm going to just blend it out as well using a wet brush. And then making this makeup even more effective, I'm just popping in 1 white contact on that side with the claw mark. This is going to make it look as if that eye has scarred over. Taking that same red face paint from before, I'm just taking this on a thin brush and applying some random little lines of red in between those claw marks to make it look as if there's some extra little scratch marks. Lastly, I'm taking my thick blood from Mehron, and I can completely appreciate that not everyone has a bottle of fake blood lying around. So if you don't have fake blood, what you can do here is take either some Vaseline or some pawpaw ointment and just take it onto a Q-tip and apply it into the edges of those claw marks. This is going to give the red a nice shine and make it look as though it is bloody. And that is the completed Clawed Belle look. I hope you enjoyed this one today. Please make sure you're following me on Instagram for all of my reels, and take a guess at which princess you think will be next by leaving me a comment down below. See you guys next time!